Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Alright, winos, I got a real quick R.Kelly update, okay? It's only fair since I brought y'all a majority of the shit that's been happening with him that I bring you the updates that's been happening behind the scenes, stuff that you probably would have never even gotten, okay? Particularly with Carrie Kelly, his brother, okay, being falsely accused of molestation by his first daughter, and Faith Rogers being intentionally lied on by TMZ and harassed by another blog. Now, before I quickly break this down, I do have to shout out one of my sponsors, particularly Ask Herbie, one of my favorite gossip and advice apps, okay? Like I said, they're always talking shit about me on this app. Take a look.
There is now a place where you can get advice and discuss your favorite celebrities all anonymously. Introducing Ask Herbie. It's easy to get started. Just download the free app, pick a category, and join a community of friends. So, what are you waiting for? Download the free app on your Android or iPhone today.
Okay, so real quick, everybody's been following this R.Kelly story. His brother was a pillar in helping to break open everything, okay? He gave us all the business. And unfortunately, after Carrie Kelly did his press run, exposing his brother for the monster that he really is, one, the oldest of his 13 children decided to contact me and Ayanna Van Zant to accuse Carrie Kelly of molestation, of doing the same thing that R. Kelly, his brother, has been doing. Now, of course, I'm not biased in this situation. I followed up with the oldest daughter. I said, if you're going to come forward with some serious allegations like this, it's only fair for me to hear the story, especially since I worked very closely with Carrie Kelly. And if this came out any other way, I wanted to make sure that I was on top of my shit, okay? And so I decided to reach back out to her, not knowing that she had contacted Ayanna and several other talk show hosts as well, okay? Trying to get this story out there. And once I spoke with her 3 times and I interviewed all of Carrie Kelly's 13 children, including a few of the baby mothers. And after hearing the oldest daughter's story, it wasn't a story of molestation at all, okay? And so I did tell her that if she was to come forward on any other platform, I will be dropping the recordings of her contradicting her lies every time I asked her what exactly happened, okay? She would tell me one location, then that location changed. She would tell me he did this, then that particular situation changed, just all over the place, attention seeking and fast as hell, okay? I'm not going to reveal her identity yet, but I just wanted to give you an update on what was going on. Now, after I refused to take her story and believe her because I had her on 3 separate recordings lying along with her sorry ass mammy, they decided to reach out to Ayanna. Ayanna picked up the story. I was honestly waiting on the story to drop so that I could drop the recordings of her lying, because once you tell a lie, you cannot remember that damn lie. And that's exactly what happened when I asked her on 3 separate occasions what happened, and her story changed every single damn time. And I also want to let you know that out of all of his 13 kids and the different baby mothers, she's the only one with her mammy that has something bad to say because they were trying to gain a little clout, okay? The daughter is a half-ass ass model on Facebook and Instagram, okay? She thought she was gonna blow up. That shit didn't happen. But anyway, back to Ayanna. So they ended up contacting Ayanna's producers. Ayanna's producers decided to pick it up, but she didn't think that Ayanna Rhonda, okay, with the Newport Slims from the projects, was gonna do her damn homework, okay? She didn't know Rhonda was gonna go around on the project doors, okay, asking the business. And that's exactly what happened. And they had them go through extensive lie detector tests, therapy sessions, and they decided to drop the story because her story changed as well, okay? And so it was sad that his own daughter would come forward with allegations like this just because she's upset with her father because she's not getting any of the publicity that he's getting, although he's really not getting paid from doing any of this shit, okay? So I just kind of wanted to let you know that Carrie Kelly, from what we discovered and what Ayanna Van Zant has discovered, and that's why they dropped everything, they invested in attorneys, producers, therapists, therapist. They were even going to provide a lie detector test because Carrie Kelly was willing to do the show only if a lie detector test was present. But they didn't even get that far because they caught the little girl in a lie just like I did. And even if they would have moved forward with the story, I would have dropped her damn recordings just to kind of offset all that bullshit that Ayanna was attempting to pick up. And the only reason she was attempting to pick it up anyway is because it was the hottest thing out here. And one of her producers even told Carrie that it was one of the biggest stories ever, and they were going to break it up into 6 different segments. But they didn't even get to the first segment because they caught a lion in the 3rd damn therapy session. So I'm glad his name was cleared, and his children and even baby mothers that he didn't even get along with came forward to say that this story was bullshit, okay? All right, now on to one of R. Kelly's victims, Faith Rogers, okay? Faith Rogers is now being accused of lying about her story. And we got certain bloggers out here calling this karma, okay? They're under the impression that Faith's case was dropped, okay? The herpes case, but that's not true, okay? And I told y'all I was gonna bring y'all proof on this to let y'all know that Faith's case is still being investigated by the Special Victims Unit and TMZ along with this unlovely blogger. And this particular blogger here I got a problem with, particularly because she's been harassing Faith to the point where she's been calling her lawyer, Gloria Allred, to say that Faith has been harassing her. And I'm trying to figure out how in the hell is a victim harassing you just because she's trying to correct a false story that you're intentionally putting out there because this particular blogger can't handle it when people call her on her bullshit. I've been told y'all about this shit, okay? She cannot handle it when anybody has anything to say about whatever it is that she puts out there, comments and all. That's why y'all motherfuckers continue to get blocked when you follow her or when you speak against something that she done put out there, which is her opinion. Now, this blogger posted, okay, along with TMZ, and I'm about to shut TMZ's lying-ass intentional story down too, okay, because I got the text messages from the attorney. Now, she posted, karma just hit Faith Rogers. If y'all remember, this fraud spent all of her energy attacking me for no reason. 3 weeks ago on Instagram and Twitter, well, it looks like her case against R.Kelly has been thrown out due to the lack of evidence, but don't worry, she's still going after that bag by suing him civilly because, of course, money cures herpes, okay? Now, I was very surprised that she would even go that far as to even call her attorney to lie and state that Faith has been harassing her, and this blogger has been intentionally putting out videos on this particular person, which means you're making a bag off of this girl. And it's mind-boggling to me that she would even go that far as to call her attorney to make up lies. And for those of y'all that are saying she didn't call the attorney, here it is, the screenshot. But I knew that before I saw her ass in her comments basically stating that she did it all because Faith was calling her a liar. A lot of the followers done called this particular blogger a liar, but instead of her taking it with a grain of salt and just moving on to the next story and understanding people have opinions just like she does, she decides to take it a step further and to call the girl's attorney trying to get her case thrown out. And it's just mind-boggling to me that a blogger such as herself, who was abused by a man for 15 years, meaning she got her ass whooped by her husband for 15 years, would harass another victim all because the victim is trying to get her damn facts straight. Now let's move on to TMZ real quick. I said what in the hell I said, okay? Now, TMZ reported that Faith Rogers' case was closed, okay? They said that they were told that by the police, but TMZ forgot that they text the attorneys, and when they intentionally put out something else that the attorneys told them, that's when they decided to give me the text messages to clear up the shit, okay? So let's go over the text messages between TMZ and Gloria Allred's firm, okay? Hold on. Okay, so here are the screenshots. It says, hey, Lydia, it's Devin from TMZ. We're being told by the police in Suffolk County that the Faith Rogers case is closed because it was consensual, okay? Just wanted to run this by you and see if you had any statement. Faith's attorney replied, I have no knowledge of this. The case is currently being investigated by the NYPD and the U.S. Attorney's Office. No one from the Suffolk County Police Department has reached out to us, okay? TMZ replied, okay, thank you. Did you file in Suffolk or was that the old attorney, okay? And then Faith's attorney replied, that was the prior attorney. TMZ replied to the attorney, got it. You filed something separate with the NYPD, Special Crimes, correct? Faith's attorney said yes, with the Special Victims Unit. They are currently investigating it, okay? So Faith's case has not been thrown out, and TMZ decided to air what they thought was correct information because they couldn't get an update from Special Victims Unit on where they were with the damn case, okay? So no, R.Kelly has not been charged yet, and neither has her case been thrown out because no charges have been filed yet, okay? And so since we got bloggers on here who were once victims in their life, harassing other victims just because that victim disagrees with them the same way she does her followers. It's just sad to me. It's just sad. I would think somebody that got their ass whooped for 15 years would just be able to relate to a victim for once, since she was once a victim. You would think she would be able to relate more than I can because I've never been a damn victim in that matter, okay? Now I gotta go, okay? Now real quick before I go, I do have to shout out another one of my sponsors, Carmarshal. I know the government is back open, so tax returns should be coming shortly. And even if you're not waiting on tax returns to get a car, okay? I want you to first shop through Carmarshal, okay? The link is below. They have over 100,000 units in stock. Bad credit, no credit, good credit. All you have to do is put in your zip code below and let them do the searching for you, okay? The link is below in the description box as well as in the comments, okay? Carmarshal. Now, before I go, real quick, you guys know that I can't drink. I'm drinking hella water, okay? Trying to make this package I got here. But that still don't mean I cannot put you on to the shit that I'm on, okay? Now, I am personally affiliated with the tasting room, okay? And for $9.95, they're gonna ask you 3 simple questions about what you like. And from that, they're gonna curate 6 different bottles of mini wines catered specifically to your tasting profile, all for $9.95 to start, okay? Now, please note that this is a wine club, like a wine membership. Now, if it's something that you like, they will be mailing you, the regular size wine bottles to your door for a small fee every single month. But if it's something that you don't like, please cancel within 30 days. But I'm not gonna sell you something that I personally don't have for myself, okay? The link is below the tasting room. All right, now thank you all so much for watching this quickly, okay? If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. If you want my YouTube consultation on how to set up your YouTube channel, how to gain views, things like that, please book through my website, UNWINEWITHTASHAK.com, and you'll be able to work with me personally, and you'll get the same shit that I use here on this channel to build your channel, okay? If you want to advertise on my platform, please feel free to send me an email to tashakbusiness@gmail.com, and someone will get right back with you to discuss your advertising needs. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you could cuss my ass out. Not that I really gives a damn anyway. Now I gotta go, okay? Bye.